Hey guys, this is Chris and Kris at On The Map Marketing, and we're back with another video. Chris, why don't you tell everyone what we're going to be talking about today?
Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about keyword selection, and we're going to specifically be talking about how to optimize our pages for certain keywords that people select using some on-page optimizations.
So last time we spoke about information architecture, which was great. So basically we figured out how to group a website content and how to think about your site architecture in general. Now we want to start getting into the first steps on how to optimize these pages. To get a little bit more hands-on this time, Christopher will actually walk you guys through a few website examples and show you what are the most important two elements that need to be optimized on an attorney website. Let's get started.
Hey guys, Chris here. I am looking at our On The Map Marketing Law Firm SEO page, and I just wanted to show you a couple things regarding the title tag and the H1, which are the two most important on-site optimizations that you can make for your website. In order to find these, we'll need to dive a little bit into the code. Now, don't worry, it's not that complex, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. So the first thing we'll do is we'll right-click on the screen. Doesn't really matter where you do it. And then we're going to hit Inspect. Now this is going to bring up a side console bar over here, and there's a bunch of code that you might find pretty confusing, but we're only going to find two things. So we're going to Control F.
I think you did it.
And we're just going to type in H1. And now the Find feature highlights what the H1 is. In this case, it's Law Firm SEO, the ultimate guide to search engine optimization. Now we're also going to check the title tag. Similarly, we're just going to type in title. And the first one was actually the title tag. You're going to notice these brackets that close it. And the title tag is Law Firm SEO, the ultimate guide to search engine optimization for lawyers. And On The Map Marketing Incorporated.
And there's another simple way. Here's other Chris. Another simple way how to check the title tag is if you just drag your mouse on top of the little tab. Every website has that. Any website you go to, they will have a title tag. So if you just drag your mouse up there, it's going to identify what is the title tag of that page. So two things we want to focus on is optimizing the title tag and optimizing H1, which in this case was up here. H1 could be sitting somewhere else on the page. Normally it's going to be the top of the page. So the way how Christopher showed was perfect. You open up the search, you open up the inspect tool, and you then use the search feature there, and it's going to help you identify what is the exact H1 and what is the exact title tag. But let's say you wanted to quickly check the title tag of the page, you can always just drag your mouse cursor up there and it's going to show you what it is. So if we went to another inner page of our website, let's say we'll go to Accountant SEO, you'll see the title tag up here will be Accountant SEO. So this is the title tag up here that we have optimized. And then if we want to find H1, here's the H1. And like Christopher showed, you can just use the Search Console search feature within Inspect element, and it's going to help you identify exactly what that H1 is.
Hey, Chris and Kris back again. We just went over where to place the keywords, which is the title tag and the H1. And now Chris is going to explain exactly which keywords we're going to use and why.
Just to quickly reiterate, the starting point of any SEO campaign will be understanding informational architecture, which was our last video about, and then second, starting to optimize these pages with very fundamental level SEO elements. And what we understand by fundamental level SEO elements is page title and page H1, which is the most important heading. Okay, so we understand three elements: informational architecture, title tag, and heading. How do we pick the right type of keywords? So normally in attorney marketing, there will be two types of websites. One, single practice area for attorneys that focus only on one practice area, or multi-practice area websites that cover multiple practice areas. Let's start with the multi-practice area websites to understand how would we optimize those type of websites. So we'll start with our website hierarchy. In our website hierarchy, first page always is the home page. So what is the best way how to identify what is this multi-practice area law firm about? We need to tell Google what this law firm is about. So obviously this website is law firm in some kind of city. So that's how we pick also the title tag. Very simple. There's no rocket science here. So we have law firm plus city. Let's say if you're a single practitioner, instead of law firm, you would say lawyer or attorney. Again, those are different synonyms you can play around with. So we say law firm plus city.
For example, in our fictitious law firm, Chris and Kris Law, which is our branded keyword, our title tag is going to include the keyword that we want to rank for, which is Miami Law Firm, and then we're going to put a pike, and then we're going to also put our branded keyword as well, because we want to show up in Google for our branded in case somebody looks up our name.
And quick note on that, not only do we want to come up for the branded keyword, we want Google to understand, we want Google to associate Miami Law Firm keyword with Chris and Kris Law, because we're telling Google, hey, we want to rank for this keyword. Index our website for Miami Law Firm. Chris, go back to next point.
And the next point is our H1 is only going to be the keyword that we're trying to rank for, which is Miami Law Firm, not our branded keyword.
Okay, so to reiterate, this is the title tag. The way you create it, it's a combination between the city, which is the geo modifier, city you want to rank in, plus the main keyword for that particular page. Again, this is the home page. So our home page is about Miami Law Firm, which is Chris and Kris Law, and then we let Google know that first heading of this page, which is H1, is going to be Miami Law Firm. Some more advanced SEOs will probably watch this video and say, hey, you know, this might be over-optimized. This is fundamental level. It's not a big deal that its title tag and H1 are the same. Well, the first part of it. It's not a big deal. You can keep it that way. Just start like this, get the fundamental level stuff done, and then you can start playing with some synonyms. You can say Law Firm Miami and so forth, so forth, so forth. But for the starters, this is how you go. Let Google know what your website is about at very fundamental level without any mistakes and clear direction.
And next what we're going to do is we're going to show you in a screen share how to implement these into WordPress.
There you go.
We're going to really focus on an inner page now, and it's going to be the same exact process as if we were optimizing the home page, but it's kind of like a little bonus for you guys. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Pages, then I'll go to Add New, and building on our example, Chris and Kris Law Firm, the fictitious example, we're going to say we're a family law practice. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to type in Miami Family Law. We're also going to use the Yoast plugin, which is one of the best SEO plugins out there. And as you can see, it pulls this H1 right into the title tag. And I've also coded it so that we have on-the-map marketing, which is our branded keyword at the end, because we're using our website. But if it were to be our Chris and Kris website, it's going to be Miami Law Firm, Pike, Chris and Kris Law. All right, and that would be how to put the heading and the title tag into the page. Now that Chris and Kris Law Firm is fully optimized, now it's your turn. We'd love to see how you've optimized your website. You can comment in the comment section and tell us how you've optimized your website, and you can also share with us your website so we can check it out. And feel free to ask some questions. We'll be sure to answer you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're going to have a new video coming out real soon.
Next video, probably next week, we'll talk more in depth about keyword research and other things how to improve your law firm website.